Daniel couldn't sleep. The old man's words refused to leave his mind. They finally found you. Found him. Who was looking for him? And why did complete strangers seem to know more about his life than he did? The torn photograph lay on the table in front of him, half of a luxury black car, half of a young woman's face. He picked it up again. The more he stared at it, the louder the ringing inside his head became. His vision blurred. For a brief second, he saw rain, a black SUV, someone running. Then everything disappeared. Daniel held his head tightly. What is happening to me? Morning came. Ngozi had already left for her hospital shift. Daniel remained alone in the apartment. He couldn't stop thinking about the photograph. Who was the woman? Why did she feel so familiar? As he reached for the photograph again, Ngozi's phone suddenly began to ring. She had forgotten it on the dining table. Unknown number. Daniel ignored it. The ringing stopped. A few seconds later, it started again. This time, something deep inside him whispered, "Answer it." Slowly, he picked up the phone. "Hello." Silence. Then, a calm female voice spoke. "Is this Nurse Ngozi?" Daniel frowned. "No." The woman continued as if she hadn't heard him. "Tell Nurse Ngozi. She has already made one mistake." Daniel's heartbeat quickened. "What are you talking about?" The woman laughed softly. "Tell her to stay away from him, before she becomes the next problem." The line went dead. Daniel stared at the phone, confused. How did this woman know Ngozi? Who was she talking about? Was it him? That evening, Ngozi returned home from work. She immediately noticed something was wrong. "You don't look okay." Daniel looked at her. "Someone called." Ngozi frowned. "My phone." Daniel nodded. "She knew your name. And she called you Nurse Ngozi." Ngozi's expression changed immediately. "What else did she say?" Daniel repeated every word. When he finished, Ngozi quickly checked her phone. No missed calls, no incoming numbers, nothing. It was as if the phone call had never happened. A cold chill ran down her spine. That night, Daniel couldn't sleep. He sat by the window, the torn photograph still resting in his hand. Suddenly, another memory flashed before his eyes. Heavy rain, a black SUV, papers scattered across the road, someone screaming, "Daniel!" Then another voice. "Chioma! Run!" Daniel gasped. His breathing became heavy. This time, the name Chioma wasn't just a word. It belonged to someone who had been with him, someone who had been running beside him. The following morning, Ngozi arrived at the hospital earlier than usual. The mysterious phone call still haunted her. As she walked past the emergency ward, a forgotten memory suddenly returned. The night Daniel was admitted, she remembered seeing a strange man standing outside the ward. He wasn't a doctor. He wasn't a patient's relative. He never entered the room. He simply stood there, watching Daniel, watching everyone who entered his room, including her. At the time, she thought nothing of it. Now, she wished she had. Miles away, inside a small apartment with all the curtains tightly closed, a young woman sat quietly beside a table covered with newspapers. One headline had been circled in red. "Unknown accident victim survives." Tears filled her eyes. She gently touched a photograph of Daniel. "I'm sorry. I couldn't come back." Suddenly, her phone vibrated. One message appeared on the screen. "We know you visited the hospital." Her face turned pale. She immediately packed a small bag. Before leaving, she looked at Daniel's photograph one last time. "Hold on, Daniel. I'm coming for you." Back at the apartment, Daniel picked up the torn photograph once more. Something suddenly caught his attention. The edge wasn't ripped, it had been cut. Deliberately, someone had carefully removed the other half. Someone didn't want him to know who was standing beside him. Daniel looked at the woman's half-hidden face, then whispered softly, "Who are you?" "Chioma."